So, good morning once again. I am headed to Full Sail Live for the next orientation thing. I'm walking through beautiful Winter Park. I don't even know if you can see it because the screen is really foggy. Alright, so just got done with the orientation thing, and of course they were just going over a whole bunch of different stuff. Leaving the live venue right now. Basically just a bunch of stuff, like what the career development is all about. Student clubs, attendance stuff. Like with the career advisor thing was the biggest thing, because you really have to work close with them apparently. But it was good stuff. I'm feeling very informed, I guess. I think there's a police trailer with the horse over there. But I guess I'm just walking around. And then the shot that I took from the inside of the place was exactly what it was. It was just a little clip of what the inside of the live venue looks like for whoever was interested. And I guess I'll edit that in now, actually. So good stuff today. So I had to get my thoughts together for a second. But basically, a lot of the students that are just now starting, have not done an online class. They just have or have not got their computers yet. So I guess the online, doing the at least a month online beforehand, or before you come to campus, is definitely makes things a lot easier. Because you already have your computer, you're already on, propeller launch and stuff, so it's no big deal. But I guess that's a bit of advice. But I'm taking it all in because it's just so much information that's just being thrown at you. While it is basic information, it's still a lot of stuff. But I'll meet you back at the house where it's actually quiet and there's less people and stuff. So I'll see you there. All right. So at this point, I don't even know what I said earlier today. It's about 8:45. I've been doing homework since I got home. I went grocery shopping earlier. I noodled around with the guitar earlier. I got a cable. I got it hooked up to the amp now. It's good stuff. And actually, I can even hook it up into my drum machine, which goes right into the computer. And then I've got the Logic thing, so it all works out. Yay! Stuff is coming together. It's pretty cool. But the family left this morning. Finally got the place to myself. It's good stuff. And I'm actually, as you can see, kind of in the studio, sorta. I've got the turntables and the mixer here and the stuff. So, I'll make a video on that later or whatever. But for now, I want to talk about what I tried to talk about earlier, because like I said, it's just a lot of information. So I took notes. Well, I didn't really take notes, but I jotted down what I wanted to talk about the orientation thing earlier. So basically, it started off, they were greeting everyone and whatnot, and welcome to Full Sail, and I'm so-and-so and she's so-and-so, the important people. And then the top director guy of Full Sail came and started talking, and he introduced the career advisor, the head career advisor, and I can't remember names. I've been terrible with names so far. But basically with the career advisor stuff, they have, sorry, I lost track of thought. They have an open office thing from 11 o'clock to I think 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I think is what they said. But basically you can come in and talk to them anytime during those hours. And they told all of us that were in the auditorium or Full Sail Live, whatever you want to call it, the building, that, as of today, we're eligible to go and talk to them about stuff. And, they said that basically they can help us find places to get interviews and stuff, but, it's ultimately it's up to us to do the work to be able to actually get it. You know what I mean? They'll help us, they'll push us in the right direction, but they're not going to do the work for us. You know what I'm saying? So it's that kind of thing. And he was talking about researching your industry and researching the companies that you would think about working for. And he went into a little bit about, even though you have an idea of what you want to do now, it could change in the next 2 years or however long, you're here. But basically the career advisor and advisory office is like a really important thing. From what I've been told, you have to stay in your career advisor's face like the whole time, because you want them to know you so they can recommend you to different companies, organizations, and groups for interviews and stuff. So tomorrow I think I'm going to go down and meet my person and just introduce myself, and just start that relationship so they know who I am. They know I exist and stuff. So I think that'll be a good thing. So yeah, they have the open office thing, which I'm gonna do tomorrow probably. Maybe not. I don't know. But I was thinking about doing it. And then also they do private consultations or private appointments, like a one-on-one thing. With students that are in their last 3 months or the last 90 days or so. And basically the difference between the open office and then the private appointment or whatever, they told us that basically with the open office, we're only going to get to talk for maybe 15-20 minutes. Whereas with the appointment, like the one-on-one appointment, which I guess it's all one-on-one stuff, but with the students that are nearing the end of their program or whatever, the difference is that you're going to get to spend 45 minutes to an hour with talking to your career advisor. So you just really get more time with them, and at that point I'm sure it's much more in depth as to where you're going to be going in the industry. And I haven't quite looked just yet because I want to ultimately end up in a studio somewhere, but to start with, I started thinking that being on like a tour crew or a stage crew or something would be really cool because, live shows are exciting, because you don't know what's going to happen. And plus, I think it would be a lot of fun to travel with a group and do the stage stuff, all the sound equipment. So, I'm kind of trying to check out both roads of the recording side and then the touring side. So I'm going to be doing my homework on that pretty soon. What else? Alright, so the career advisors they did their whole spiel and everything. I don't remember the order of everything, but they all talked about all this stuff. Next, I guess, was the library. Full Sail has a library, but it's been closed the past couple months or something because they've been doing crazy renovations. And the head librarian lady came up and talked to us and was kind of showing some pictures of what it looks like, and she showed us where it's at on the map. And so did the career advisors. The career advisory office showed us where their offices are on campus, and so did the librarian lady. And she basically told us that the new library is really cool. And she said it's like a mixture of something in Star Trek. Like it's really awesome looking, and it's all futuristic looking or something like that. And the picture they showed, there was like it was like a bookshelf, but it was a rounded bookshelf, and then in the middle there was like a seat, like a place to sit and read. And I was like, man, that is pretty cool. And then they also went into about the research thing, how the library is a great place to research your industry, your companies, organizations, whatever. So those kind of tied in together. And then they had a couple students that were in their final months come and show us stuff. So they kind of gave us an example of what we were going to be getting into. The first student was a film and animation student. He had a short little demo reel that he had been working on for like 3 months now, and it was really good. It was pretty funny. And the next student was like a business student, a business and management or something like that. I don't remember what degree it was, but something had to do with business. And like he showed us an example of like business presentations, like going to a. It was like if I'm gonna go to an investor to try and get money for a business, this is what I would need to be showing and talking about. Um, so that was neat. Uh, and then the last student was, of course, a recording arts student. And the recording arts student that they had, he played a couple songs that he had mixed and everything. And like they all gave their advice on, if like what did they wish that they could have heard going into school. So they gave some of their best advice and things like that. Just your standard stuff like be committed and have a passion for what you do. Standard stuff. But I mean, it was helpful nonetheless. So yeah, that was really all the presentation. Well, not really presentation, but it was called the orientation was today. Like it literally says orientation on the paper. Like I know it's backwards, but right here it says orientation. So I don't know. And yeah, tomorrow there's 2 things going down. Oh, the last thing they told us about today was actually what I was about to mention. Tomorrow there is the SCA, which means Student Community Association. The SCA here at Full Sail is having their networking summit, I think is what it's called. So it's the Student Community Association Networking Summit, and it's at Full Sail Live. And basically, it's apparently a really cool place to go and meet new people and just network your ass off like crazy. So, they have tons of students there. I think they said they're expecting around 200 people to show up, which is pretty cool. Apparently there's a lot of the local vendors, like a bunch of the shops and stuff around here, bring in free stuff and free food. Full Sail student clubs and stuff have a booth up so you can go and check out club stuff, which I'm definitely going to be getting into, because my thought on this whole thing is like, unlike most of my friends who are going to a 4-year college, I've only got 20 months, so I definitely want to make the most of it while I can, But anyway, yeah, I'm going to be checking out a bunch of the clubs and whatnot, and just seeing what's going on, just getting a feel for the place, because I'm feeling pretty comfortable as it is. I'm really liking it. I'm excited to actually get started with the classes, but hopefully I can find some clubs to check out and, really make some friends, because as it stands, like, I haven't really committed to making any friends just yet, because everybody's just kind of conglomerated, and it hasn't really been broken down in the classes yet. So hopefully if I can find some clubs and stuff, I'll actually make friends. I need some friends. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure I'll make friends, but it's not even technically the first week yet. It's just orientation. But yeah, it's going to be exciting. And they kept emphasizing that there's free stuff and free food. And they had a little demo video of what it was all about, asking, students what they thought of it and stuff. So it was pretty cool. And that's tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Excuse me. 6 o'clock tomorrow night. And then from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, there's a Mac Basics seminar thing back in FS Building 3 in room 106, which is the auditorium. And it says it's optional. I'm not sure if I want to go to that or not, because it's 2 hours. It's 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock of like basic Mac stuff apparently. And I thought about going to it. Maybe I will. Just it's always good to get a refresher. And maybe there's some basic stuff that I don't even know about. But I've explored the Mac pretty well. A friend of mine back at the beach is actually really good with the Mac computers. And he's also a drum student of mine, so he hooks me up with all the tips and stuff. But yeah, I'll let you know if I end up going to that. But yeah, I thought about going to the Mac Basics seminar thing and then just hanging out in the lobby area there, working on some tunes or something, um, for about an hour, and then going to the thing at Full Sail Live. But I don't know. We'll check it out. We'll see what happens. Um, maybe that's when I. Well, no, it wouldn't work. Never mind. Uh, yeah. But that's what's going on with everything that happened today. It took me a while to get my thoughts together and whatnot. Um, and actually, yeah, I've got some questions from the last video that my friend Nina left. Yeah, the student ID badge. Yeah, it's $10, and it's whack that it's $10 because you are required to wear it the whole time you're on campus. Like, I don't really like wearing it off campus, like when I'm walking to and from school, because I don't want to advertise the fact that I go to the school, because people around here know that the students get nice computers and stuff. So it's like you're gonna get singled out as a target if someone bad is looking at you. So I try not to wear it off campus, but whenever I'm on campus, yeah, you have to wear it all the time. So they know that you're a student, and also it gets you in and out the doors there. Because majority of the doors on the buildings are locked, and all you have to do, which mine is in my bag, but I can get it. Hang on. Basically, what you do is there's this code on the back, and you swipe it in front of the door, little lock thing, and it beeps and it unlocks, and you can go in. So that's what's up with the ID badge. And yeah, the walk from campus to my place is only about a quarter mile, so it's about 10 minutes. And usually, or like right now, it's in the dead middle of summer, so the heat is pretty bad when it's sunny. But today it was like mad overcast, so it was pretty cool out, so it wasn't so bad. But it's all going good. I'm still getting used to it and whatnot, and trying to get my rhythm down. I gotta say, the grocery shopping is gonna take some getting used to, because I'm not used to buying my own food just yet, because it's weird just being on my own finally, like I can get whatever I want because it's just me. But it's not like I'm gonna be getting like tons of junk food and everything. Actually, it's the opposite. Because, and that was another thing they talked about at the thing earlier today, is the attendance. The school is strict on attendance. You can only miss 6 hours of a class. And depending on how much class time you have, because some classes have more credit hours than others, so the ones with lesser credit hours, they said that even if you miss one class, you fail. So it's kind of like, but they did say that if you fail a class due to attendance, you can retake it, and you don't have to pay anything. I don't think. Wait, no. If you fail a class because of your grades, you can take it again without having to pay for it. But if you fail a class because of attendance, you do have to pay for it. So keep that in mind if you're thinking about going to the schools. The attendance is crazy. And I'm just, I'm hitting up the healthy foods like crazy because I just do not want to get sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, my plan is just not get sick and not miss class. It's the simplest thing, especially I don't have any family down here, so, no one's going to take care of me or anything. So I got to take care of myself up front. I'm like way over the time. These videos are going to be long. Luckily, I'm allowed to upload videos longer than 15 minutes. I don't know what my time limit is, though, as far as the videos go. Like, I don't want to try to upload a video that's too long. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and cut this now before it gets ridiculously long. Because, like I said, I don't know what the time limit is. But, yeah, hopefully I'm helping these videos again. If you've been following me, I thank you, because it's nice to have people that, are getting something from it. But, yeah, I guess I might end up making more than one video a day, because there's a lot of stuff going on. Because I meant to talk about the school assignments tonight, so tomorrow there may be more than one video, and I'll just put a part 1 and part 2, so don't freak out. But, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, and I promise I'm going to talk about the schoolwork for the last week of the online class, because I'm in 2, and I'm at almost 17 minutes now. So, which is actually going to be more, because I took video earlier when I was walking to and from the school. So, I'm going to, like I said, cut it short. I'm going to stop rambling, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day or night whenever you're watching. And I'll see you.